David is a writer from Michigan. He's in his last year at the University of Arkansas. His fiction has been published in Quarter After Eight and Hope Beast Rag. And one time he wrote a book review that got him a death threat from the author. He doesn't write book reviews anymore.
Hi. So I was working on something new. It ended up being like 19 pages with lots of dialogue and too many character names to keep track of in your head. So I'm not reading something new, I'm reading something older. It's based on one of my favorite Bible stories about Jacob and Esau. Yeah, hear it for Esau! So, just to review, in case you don't remember the story, Esau's coming out of the forest after a long hunt. He's really hungry, and he sells Jacob, his brother, his birthright for a bowl of soup. The story always blew my mind. Why somebody would do that? It seems insane. So I wrote a story about it. Okay. It's in 2 parts. It's called Jacob to Esau. Pottage! I don't know what the best way to do this. Okay. Pottage! Piping pottage! Get it here! Heel of bread! Gratty! Hey! Esau! How's it hanging? Tired? Say, what do you got there? Venison? That is lovely. Downright zaftig. Planning on making it tomorrow? Tonight. But Esau, there's no time. Not when you're dealing with a slab of Rubenesque prime. I tell you, thank goodness you already ate, because otherwise, man, would you get hungry. What? Just Dad ate already? Oh. Now, listen to me. No, listen to me. It's a cold day. You're tired. Why don't you take some pottage? Seriously, look at this. No, let me tell you how I made it. Because I've got feelings for this stew, intense artiste pride. This is falling water pottage. I mean, start with the lamb. Brother, when's the last time you had lamb? No, not that freeze-dried shit. This is straight off the chop, seared and extra virgin with coarse grained salt, succulent, red on the inside. And sausage. Yeah, it's got lamb sausage. Well, a blend of lamb and venison I made. I wanted to contrast the chopped meat with some venison, but you gotta have that pillowy lamb fat. This sausage, just take your tongue, press a slice against your hard palate. You don't need to chew. You don't need to chew. Coated those in imported tomatoes, cider vinegar, paprika, thyme, added red wine, whole bottle. Cooked it down until it wasn't even a cup's worth. Just thick, rich, royal purple base. Vegetables. My lentils and bell peppers both come in red, orange, yellow, and green. Don't joke around! Obviously there's carrot, 4 pounds fire roasted, and potatoes. Little purple nuggets. Taste and texture of butter. No, on Mom's life. This pottage somersaults across your tongue and sprawls out and contorts to fit all the little crevices between your taste buds. But don't forget the demi baguette. I didn't make it myself, of course. I outsourced to Deborah. Lives on the road to Luz, wears her hair real flat like she's always getting out of a pool. Deborah. She studied in France beneath an ancient boulanger who baked for Pétain himself. Now, Esau. We're brothers. But no, it's much more expensive than that. This is Dean and DeLuca level merchandise. You don't let it go at Bob Evans prices. But we're family. Money is beyond us. So here's what I want you to do. Wait here, set your deer down. I'll go inside, bring you a bowl, get you some pottage. You lie down on the couch, right underneath the heating vent, turn on the game. It's a big one tonight. And how about a hand job? Do you know Kristen? Yeah, Mom's handmaid's got a handmaid now. I know, it's confusing. But what better way to relax after a long hunt? And you can't do it on your own. You've got a bowl of pottage the size of a cantaloupe to eat. And this fucking handmade cheese is excellent. Yes, exactly. I was thinking about making that joke, and then you made that joke. But yeah, she'll work the shaft, shove your balls back up into your pelvis, really go to work on that asshole. No, she's got nails, you love it. I forgot dessert. It's called oop a la neige. It's a meringue, egg whites, but I've only got 2 words for you. Creme anglaise. It's a sweet, runny custard, and if you make it right, and I make it right, the sugar caramelizes. If Adam and I shacked eggs, the yolk would be creme anglaise. Oh, and I've got a bourbon. I mean, it's bourbon, but that's like calling Picasso a painter, saying that Liv Ullman's got a nice face. Liv Ullman's got the nicest face. And brother, that bourbon is the reason God created the American South. They make it in batches no bigger than a single barrel. Each stave hand-selected for the integrity of its grainage. Spicy but smooth, toffee and hazelnut, motherfuck, man! You'll never drink anything else again. Not water, not beer, not fruit of the vine. So you're sitting there, game finishing up, you've got your cocktail glass, your hand job. How about a movie? Something with Denzel Washington? He's on a train, or he's trying to stop a train, or he's flying a plane, or he's traveling through time, and a dog! No, not a movie. I mean, you need a dog. Yeah, just curled up at your feet, mid-size, a hound, not a shepherd. A dog to charge at you when you come into the room. Rest his chin on you while you're watching The Bone Collector. Roll on his side so you can stroke his bare belly. I'm serious. Ebert, this guy I went to school with, he breeds it. One of his bitches just had a litter. I can call in a favor, get you a beagle in a night. They're perfect for hares, they're perfect for badgers. You get one big enough you can sniff out a deer, no problem. And those big ears, that sniffy black nose. Think of your life without a beagle. It's pretty good, right? Now think of your life with a beagle. Way better! No, I'm not joking. Seriously, put that carcass down. I'm gonna go get you a fucking wooden salad bowl full of stew, and when you finish, we'll go down to Evers. There's just one thing. It's not a big deal. It's just, are you familiar with the term quid pro quo? Like Silence of the Lambs. Part 2. Just think about Grandpa, when Adonai promised him the stars in the sky. Remember? Tell the stars if thou be able to number them, so your seed will be. All that? Right now, today, there's no difference between you and me. We're both just up there, the stars that Adonai promised. But one day there's going to be a royal line for priestly caste and money managers and talent agents, and they'll all be cousins, and all of them are going to come from one of us, you or me. And I could ask you right now, which one of our families do you want there? But it doesn't matter if the ruling class has stooped shoulders and a working knowledge of Nijinsky, or if they're all 6'4" with faces like rotten strawberries and laws transcribed on back issues of North Cannon Whitetail. It doesn't matter which one's which. Galaxy A, Galaxy B, they're just stars in the sky, that's all. But one day, Adonai, he's going to talk to one of us. Do you want him to talk to you? If he loves you, he'll tell you to slaughter other tribes, to build wooden fucking warships, fill them with oryxes and hyenas, Defense Department goat carriers. He'll tell you to kill your son, and you might like your son, not like Dad and Grandpa. And for what? He told God that he told Grandpa that he'll get a nation. Congratulations, we're a nation. So what's in it for us? Or name some prayer right after Dad's. Is that what you want? Gravity, that's all we get. A wet square on the cement planet bullshit history. If you even manage to take a step there, you'll leave a hell of a footprint. And the air is cold, it's hopelessly quiet. You have to train yourself to limit your words, to think careful thoughts, because you're in it now. This is the book. And above you shine the stars of the millions of future generations you'll never know, taunting you with their warm, anonymous glow, with light that commingles, authorless, until you get to the point that the only reason you exist is to interrogate the light. Who are you? What do you want me to do? What should I do so that all of you will prosper, so that all of you will survive, not have the eyes of your kings gouged out by armored cavalrymen who burn your fields, who level your gaudy temples, and rezone it as a regulation croquet court? What do I do to stop it from happening? And the stars are radiating just strong enough to cover your hands in silver and remind you who you are. The guy who couldn't take a single step forward, who couldn't overcome gravity, who couldn't say one useful goddamn thing. So let me take this burden from you, grant you a reprieve from this gravity. Feel free, if you wish, to float away, unencumbered, from Canaan to Cancun, to bloat yourself with Coors Light, lose yourself in pornography subscriptions, dedicate your day to the endless collection of dividends. Listen, have you ever wanted to go to law school? Now you can. You're the sybaritic Gokon, at leisure to distract or embarrass Midwestern tourists as they wait online to get their picture taken next to Starry Night. Why not devote yourself to paleoanthropology, or to collecting framed pictures of Cher? Liberate yourself of history's gravity, of the aggressive coalescence, of the not yet but could be, of all the goddamn pressure that comes with being able to do something and not knowing what. It's easy. The cement hasn't set yet. All you have to do is jump, just 1/2 inch, and you float up, clear through the sky, through hundreds of light years of empty space, setting in as just another bright human point, each one indecipherable from the other. The categorical freedom of the obscure. It's simple. It's effortless. No more should in your life. Nowhere to go. So sign it. Just sign it. Yes. 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 No, you can just take the top. Well, then use the label.